YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Makara. So listen, y'all. I've been having my me time, right? In my me time, right? It's been I done ran across and seen two stories of pastors getting caught with transgenders. So I just watched one where I think this Pastor Albert Weather got sentenced 10 years because he refused to pay. They was talking about it was this strip or whatever at night that only trannies work this area, and he went and picked her up, and when it was all over he didn't want to pay, and I guess he ended up killing her. And they showed the family saying how she was, her pronouns were she and her, how she was, as a mother and stuff like that. And the second one that I have seen, it was Pastor Joe. And Pastor Joe been meeting this tranny at the hotel 4 times a week. And he didn't want to pay. And the tranny put him on live, and he had his head covered up, and he had some bow tie on the back of his pants holding him up, and he was supposed to pay her $125 for 15 minutes. And he didn't pay, so he was covering up his head trying to get out the door, talking about this shit should be free tonight. I paid you $200 last week, and I paid you $200 the week before. And he started going in his pockets, and he was pulling out lead carrying on. Let me pay you when I get home, and all of this stuff. And he swiggled his way out the door, and she tried to snatch his suit coat off. And that tranny told, had him on camera, show he been there 4 nights out of the week. Now as a woman, that would really crush me. Find out my husband been going there, been with that same person 4 times out the week. Now I know I ain't been getting no loving. And when they get off of them hotel rooms with that type of baby, it get funky up in there. And had a whole hotel stinking. So these people, these pastors not paying, they getting exposed. So y'all, I went on here and I watched the videos, and now I'm reading the comments. But it says, as far as people, these pastors. Oh yeah, let me say this. They was saying how the pastors going to this was on Dawson YouTube TV or something, saying how the pastors taking these women to the altar saying I do and don't even want them, and somewhere living out their dream or whatever, and nobody gets hurt but the woman and the child, and sometimes the man, and saying how they don't want their wives, talking about until death I do us part, and they somewhere 4 times a day, $200. No, ain't nobody eating at home. No, ain't nobody got no lights on. No, ain't nobody having no family activity. He at the hotel giving his money out, paying for the room 4 times a week, $125 for 15 minutes. Pump it hard, pump it fast, baby, make me ball. And so the comments was talking about how the woman deserves to know. Yes, the people get hurt the most are the women and children, period, said Les Dawson. Exactly, no disrespect to whom want to be with the same sex, but us women deserve to know and have a choice about our bodies, mind, and soul, and having children, and have a wife thinking she's the only one, or if she suspects something, we think it'd be another woman. as long as trash like him exists, things like this will continue to happen. This is why us women are attacked, because these men are not living their true life and joining the community. True indeed. Run me my money. It said it got 800 comments and I can't. Okay. I feel sorry for the child of the defendant with a weak mother and deviant lack for better words and murderous father. I really hope the kid will be back, okay? And the preacher, he could preach. He was in church preaching a good sermon about how, what's that one about death may endure for the night, but joy is coming in the morning. And the man Dawson said, oh no, that sausage was coming in the morning. But a lot of these preachers that I've been seeing on here are starting to run into. Yeah, it says, I just cannot with you, young man, sausage in the morning. In the noonday, sausage! I busted out laughing so hard. My hubby says, watching Dawson's channel, I cannot keep up with this young man. Keep it 100. And everybody laughing. Got weak when he said, sausage! And said prayers for that family. A pastor recently told men to marry the type of woman you really want, and you are less likely to cheat. Own what you really like. I'm going to have to thumbs up with that. I agree. That's a hurting thing. Kaya said it best. Don't trust no nigga. Trust no Christian. My neck did you wrote. This is a truth for monogamous men who are polynonymous, have no need to cheat. They are just honest about who they are. So y'all, I don't know what's been going on, but I've been running into these pastors, and it was the same thing about Teddy Pendergrass. Now I'm starting to understand his story more. He got caught or whatever. His mother said that his natural calling was to be a preacher, and said that God kept calling him, and God kept on calling him, and he kept on ignoring him. And going the way he was going and stuff with that music and this and that and then the other. And she said that's why that happened, which I just did a video about, bird shit about to drop, because like a lot of people know they calling and they rejected it, and they turned their back on it, and they did more harm to the world than good, and they owed something, that they were supposed to be doing, and something that they wanted, or something along those. You have to see I just dropped the bird shit, but this is taking us back to why I had to do it. But all right, y'all, I'm finna go. Sausage! Baby Pass has been getting caught with sausage 4 times a week. Damn, he wasn't even doing nothing at home, but they said he was. They said he had just left his wife, getting some action from her. And then went and got some action 4 times a week. The sausage! But he only got sentenced 10 years, for killing the trans or whatever, for exposing him. But, they were saying that he should have gotten more. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think about this?